Hey, you guys, Coach Liz here. All right, we just covered the 5 core habits over the last several weeks. We talked about exercise, sleep, hydration, mindset, and small balanced meals every few hours to balance your blood sugar. So we covered those core 5. Now I want to talk about something very important. It is, what do you do once you hit your goal weight? That is what we call transition into the optimization phase. Now, transition is so important. So many times we feel like the weight loss phase is like a race and you're trying to get there as fast as you can, and you cross the finish line and you think, woo, I am done. And you don't think again about it. And pretty soon those old habits start creeping back in. You start putting the weight back on and you're back to where you started again. So I want to help you avoid that. That comes through transition. Going through the transition phase is so important for 2 reasons. The first reason is, of course, we want to basically reverse diet. We're increasing the calories, we're increasing the carbs, we're getting your body used to eating more carbs and more calories without gaining weight. And we do that by slowly incorporating all of the food groups back in 1 week at a time. And that really helps you to be intuitive to your body, to help you recognize if maybe you're sensitive to a food group when you add dairy or grains back in. You can really pay attention to that. And you learn how to pair those foods together each week to keep your blood sugar balanced. So when we add in the fruit, you learn, hey, you don't want to eat fruit by itself. That spikes your blood sugar. So by pairing it with some nut butter or some protein is a great way to keep that blood sugar balanced. Also, knowing that we don't want to eat just what I call naked carbs, just carbs on their own. We want to pair them to help keep the blood sugar balanced. So you're learning what proteins you enjoy with fruit or with grains, or how you like to use dairy to pair it with a carb. So those are important parts of transition. Don't try to do it on your own. Make sure you're reaching out to your coach and you are walking through that with them step by step. That's the first reason, is the physical aspect of transition. Also, I have seen that over the years, 12 years of coaching, my clients that go through transition correctly are much more successful at keeping their weight off. It's such an important part of your health journey. So don't just speed through it. All right, the second reason is the mindset. Because once you hit your goal weight, your brain starts saying, yay, I'm done. Let's eat all the things. And your brain just wants you to feel comfortable. And it's so easy to get back to that set point that it was at before and put the weight back on. So mentally, like being mindful of what you're eating and pairing your foods together and eating at the right times that you've been used to eating at throughout the weight loss journey are so important. So the mindset of just being mindful and recognizing, conscious of how your body's feeling as you go through that. So those are 2 important reasons of transition. Now, where can you find all of the resources? There's so many great places for resources. Number 1 is your coach. Make sure you're working with your coach. It's important. And the next one is in your Optavia guide. They have redone the Optavia guide in the past several months. So if you don't have the new one, reach out to your coach and you can get the link to the new one or order a new one. But in there, on page 44, it starts talking about transition. There's a week by week chart on walking you through what to add in each week. And there's a checklist and also a sample eating plan walking you through each week. So your Optavia guide is like your resource for transition. It's awesome. But also in the Habits of Health book and in your life book, element 14 walks you through transition also, if you want a little bit more detail. So check out element 14 in your life book. And then just remember, this is a lifestyle. It's not a race on how fast you can get there and how fast you can get back to normal. It is incorporating all of those healthy habits into your everyday life. So you're still going to be doing a lot of the things that you did before. You're still going to be focusing on your water, getting your exercise, making sleep a priority, really working on your mindset. And the small balanced meals every few hours is something that you're going to incorporate into your lifestyle. Yes, we're going to add in all the food groups and nothing will be off limits in moderation, but you're going to be learn to be more mindful in what you choose. So consciousness is key. And here is my last plug about transition. The best way to stay on the path of health is by helping someone else. That's why we really encourage, if it's a good fit for you, to pay it forward. Look into what it looks like to be a health coach. Even if you help just a couple people, it is going to help you the very most. Studies show that coaches with Optavia are much more successful at getting to and keeping their weight off than someone that's just doing it really quick, like as a diet. It has to become part of who you are. So if you've thought about paying it forward, or you know someone that would like to do the program, explore that with your health coach, because I can honestly say that that has been the number one factor of me keeping my weight off all of these years and continuing to work on my health and move forward and learn and to grow, is by paying it forward, by helping other people, because it's really hard to move backwards when you're helping someone else move forward. So who knows, it might be a good fit for you. You don't know until you explore what that looks like, but I can honestly say that has been huge. And knowing that the tools that got you to where you are tools that you can continue to use. So hopping on your community calls, being in your Facebook group, connecting with your coach. Your coach is always your coach, even once you've lost your weight. We still want to hear from you how things are going. We still want to hear if the weight starts creeping back up within 5 pounds. Let your coach know. Go over your habits and get back on track quickly. Course correcting quickly is key. That is a big part. So we're still going to eat the small balanced meals. We're still wanting to learn and to continue on our path to health. So knowing that weight loss phase, that was just the first phase of this wonderful health journey that you're on. And it doesn't end there. You get to always set a goal to have something that you're moving toward. So just like your health goal, like once you get close to your goal, of course, you want to celebrate achieving that, but then always have your next goal in sight. That's what I used to do when I would run. I'd have, okay, I can run to that stop sign. Once I get close to that stop sign, I would celebrate, but then I also have my next set point of where I was going to run to. Same thing with your health journey. So don't forget about transition, use the resources, reach out to your health coach, and enjoy the journey. All right, have a great week.